Okay, we're going to make a photo here of your face, and we're going to make a zombie. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put this in Photoshop. I'm going to put my picture in Photoshop. All right, let me get Photoshop centered here. Okay, and what we're first going to do is we're going to go in and play with basically our face. Okay, and this is probably, I'm going to hit Command R here to get rid of those rulers. Command R is for rulers. You can add rulers and you could section things off very formally, but we'll not do that. Okay, so I'm going to take my picture here and I'm going to stretch my face out. Okay, this is kind of fun. What you're going to do is you're going to go to Filter and Liquify. Liquify is a different program built into Photoshop that makes basically your photo liquid looking. Well, let me show you. I'm going to take the bloat tool. The bloat tool, now to make bigger brushes, you can click over here to make different brush sizes, okay, but that kind of takes a little bit too much time, I think, because you can just use your bracket keys. Now, I'm going to just push on my eye here, and wow, yeah, it makes my eyes really big, okay. Then I'm going to take the pucker tool here and make my nose really kind of small. And then you can take the warp tool and you can kind of warp your eyes down. Ooh, scary looking, you know, and your nose up, kind of like that. Maybe your ears, like a little elf. Okay, it's a really funny way. Now, just to show you, now you can hit restore all, it just restores everything. There's even a way to restore everything back to just reconstruct tool. You can go back and I want to just reconstruct this area and put it back in. Now, why would you ever want to use something like this? Well, sometimes you do want to pinch in pictures by making a bigger brush with the warp tool, and you can make your face look a little bit smaller, you know, or your neck or whatever, you know. And so there's sometimes that you use these things to make people look a lot different, obviously. Okay, so when you hit OK, it puts all of those adjustments into Photoshop. So here's before and here's after. Pretty creepy, huh? Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to make our skin a different color. Well, before we do that, let's go in and use what's called the burn tool. The burn tool and the dodge tool. Now the burn tool and dodge tool are right here. Okay. One looks like let's just pause this for a second. Burn tool will darken areas. And again, you can use your different brush sizes. I can go in and I can make my face darker and make it look like I got tan, okay? The dodge tool makes things lighter. I can lighten up my eyes here, make them really kind of vividly weird looking, okay? I can lighten areas. And if I sweep here, I can make it look, ooh, really, really gross, you know? Red, and I can make, you know, so I can lighten up areas. Now, this would be a good way to lighten up your teeth and stuff, but today we're making a freaky picture, okay? And then the burn tool, let's do some more with that. Okay, if I make it really small here, I can burn. It looks like I've got really dark black eyes, like I've been smacked and hit and whatever, you know. Pretty creepy, huh? Make it really small, and I can make little holes in my head here, you know. Cigarette burns or something, you know. All right, now the next thing I want to do is we want to make a selection. Just use your, let's make a copy of our background layer here. Just make a copy here. So we've got two. And then we're going to take our lasso tool. I'm just going to lasso just like my skin. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Command U, Control U on a PC. I can change my skin color. Gross, huh? Yeah, no. And then Command D gets rid of marching ants. Now, you can see where there's some problems here, so we just take our eraser because we've got two pictures on top of pictures here. I've got one on top of the other. I'm going to erase, take my eraser tool, turn your opacity down quite a bit, and you can erase where your hair is and kind of blend the two skins together. So just taking the eraser. So what we're doing is we're erasing the top layer into the bottom layer, making kind of an interesting, you know, so have fun making a zombie.